Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kai and I hope you're all well. Thanks so much for clicking on today's video, and I share easy, quick and very delicious recipes on this channel. Today's recipe is like quinoa jollof version. Let's get started. For this, you're going to need red quinoa, 5 carrots, 1 courgette, green and red bell peppers, a little bit of beef and 1 onion. So you can see right here I just add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to wash the beef, and I'm going to do this 2 to 3 times to be sure that I wash this meat properly before starting cooking it. So now it's good for me, and I transfer it into the cooking pot, and I'm adding ginger, garlic and onion powder and some all-purpose seasoning. So for measurement, you just use like a teaspoon of all these different seasoning. Cook it for 15 minutes, and as you can see, my meat is well cooked and I will be frying the meat, but you can also pop it quickly into the oven or air fryer. That will do. I'm going in now with a little bit of oil, heat it up 2 to 3 minutes and then fry the meat. If you want to obtain the same result, make sure you check out all the ingredients that will be listed in the description box, and keep watching. The beef is frying very well, and once you obtain this golden color, you know that is well fried, and you can also set it aside and add it to the sauce later. Now I'm preparing the sauce I'm going to use to cook the quinoa, and I added 2 tablespoons of tomato puree after adding a little bit of oil. I cooked that for 3 minutes, and I just added my blended tomato, ginger, garlic and onion. Cook that for 5 minutes, and I'm going in now with ginger and onion powder followed by 1 cube. Stir that gently and make sure you are cooking this on a low medium heat so the tomato sauce doesn't burn. So I'm just peeling the carrots right now, as you can see, and it's 5 carrots. But again, if you love carrots, you can use more than 5. Another tip also, if you have lots of carrots, you can just cut it like this and freeze it. Whenever you're ready to use them, you just take them out and use it. That is also a quick one that's gonna help you. Now it's time to cut the broccoli, courgette and the rest of my vegetables. It's time now to cut the peppers, and I'm only using half of each of them. So if you want, again, you can use the whole peppers. That is fine. And to all my returning subscribers, thanks so much for clicking on today's video. I truly appreciate all of you, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. That indicates that you are enjoying the content, and YouTube will recommend the video to more people to enjoy it as well. So kindly do that if you haven't done so yet. And if you're new here, you are also very welcome. Thanks for also clicking on today's video. If you like to get my notifications each time I upload a new video, kindly subscribe and make sure you activate the bell so you can also be notified when I upload a new video. I just cut the red onion and I will be using half of it. Let me check the tomato sauce, and it's so ready. And I added 200 milliliters of water and going in with the first hard vegetable, which is the carrot. It takes a little bit of time to cook, so make sure that goes in first. Now I'm adding the onions and stir gently. Make sure you are cooking everything nicely on a low medium heat. I just added a little bit of salt to taste and cover it up. I'm going to leave it there cook for a little while, like 5 minutes, and once it starts boiling, I'll add the quinoa. As you can see, that's the bowl I use to measure my quinoa. So if you are also cooking for 3 people, for example, you can use similar bowl, or if you are cooking for more, add maybe 2 or 3 of it. It all depends on the number of people you are cooking for. After adding the quinoa, let it cook for 7 minutes and add the rest of the vegetables. Mix well and add the meat. I'm using beef here, but you can use chicken breast for this recipe, or you can even use fish for it as well. It's also going to taste yummy. I'm adding now the last ingredient, which is the broccoli. I want it last because you know how quick it cooked as well. So I will leave it here for another 15 minutes, and that is my quinoa ready. Very, very yummy and fluffy. Time to serve the food. And there you have it. This is my own version of quinoa jollof, okay? So don't come for me here. If you're tired of using rice, why not? Throw in some quinoa. You're going to love it. I'm going to share another quick recipe with you. And if you're tired of using rice for your jollof, this is the perfect alternative to rice. For ingredients, we're going to need 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, a bowl of burger wheat. This one is the very fine one, and some blended tomatoes, ginger, garlic, and onion. So into my cooking pot, I'm going in now with roughly like 4 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to heat that up for 4 to 5 minutes and then add the tomato puree. I will cook this for 5 minutes on low medium heat. Burger wheat is so good for weight loss and is very, very filling. Another thing I really like about it is the fact that it's very healthy comparing to using rice. I'm going in with the blended ginger, garlic, and onions, and I'm going to keep this on the stove for another 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going in now with 1 cube, and I will be adding some ginger powder, garlic powder, and onion powder. So this is how we make the sauce. It's exactly the same process as if you're going to make jollof rice, but this one is just on the more healthier side of things. I'm going in now with some chili flakes, and I will be stirring this for a little while and cover it up and let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes, and the sauce will be ready. Though I'm using burger to make this recipe, you can also use quinoa or even couscous to make this recipe. Now the sauce is ready, and I'm going in now with 345 milliliter of water, and I will be adding the meat as well. I'm using smoked turkey, but you can use chicken, you can use beef for this recipe. Today I'm using only the orange bell pepper, but feel free to add the green one, the red one, and all the other vegetables out there that you love having in your jollof rice. You know, feel free to add it. It could be peas, carrots, you know, just have fun, really have fun. I'm going in now with the chopped onions, and I will cover it up and cook here for 3 minutes. Let's check. The sauce is looking so good already. I'm going in now with the burger, and I will be adding later on a little bit more water for it to cook, and that's the bowl. So if you have similar bowl, just use it to measure it. Now let's mix everything properly. After that, I will be adding a little bit of water, cover it up, and let it cook for another 12 to 15 minutes max, and the burger will be ready. I just added a little bit of water, quick stir this up, and then I will cover it up. Do you like burger, or this is actually your first time hearing about this special but yet healthy ingredient to incorporate into your diet? If it's your first time, let me know in the comment section. You can see how fluffy it looks and is so ready. It's time for me to serve the food. If you love rice but you are looking forward to lose weight, I would suggest you try burger and let me know 2 months later what you think. And this is so fluffy, very soft as well. So go for the fine one. They have the coarse one as well, but I prefer the fine one. So why not give it a try and let me know what you think. And there you have it, our burger jollof. So yummy, very inviting, and something different but healthy that you can incorporate into your diet. You know, let your children try it, and your family, your friends, and you let me know what they think as well. It's time for me to dive right into this food. And if you're new here, in Togo we say Midunulo, meaning you are welcome to join me. So grab your fork if you love using fork, but I'm going with the spoon. So it's time to dig in, and I'll let you know, obviously, what I think as usual. Taking my time to eat this, and guys, this was so yummy, yumminess on the highest level. That is exactly how this burger jollof tasted like, and that one right there is for you. I'm going to try the meat as well and let you know how the meat tasted, and it was so delicious. It just melted in my mouth. So if you're going to use turkey, for example, make sure you cook it well. It's very tender for you to use when you are making your burger jollof. And as usual, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. What do you think after trying this recipe? Let me know. And I said already, feel free to use beef, feel free to use chicken, or even fish for this recipe. You're going to love it as well. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget, it's your kitchen, your rules. I'm just guiding you here. Take care for now. Bye. Au revoir.